Hello, beautiful, beautiful Leos. Welcome to Wellington Witch. My name is Laurie and it is an absolute pleasure to bring you this 2020 forecast for all you gorgeous Leos out there. So, we are going to be using the Truth Seekers Tarot. We'll also be looking at the archetype that you may be or that you may bring in to your life next year. And also, there's a feeling of, what times of year you're actually going to be at your most powerful. Now, I would recommend that you watch your sun, moon and rising sign just to get a full kind of look-see at what your year may encompass as well. But I just want to mention, if you do go on some videos and it has a nice twinkling beginning and then this one doesn't, it's simply because my PC is not working. It takes about 5 hours to add that title on at some point on the other PC. So I'd rather just get this video up and out to all you guys without being fancy at this point. And it just takes like 2 minutes to upload, so I upgraded my internet at last, so you shouldn't be able to wait too long for the next one. So let's have a look and see what Leo is going to have for 2020, my gorgeous Leos. Leo, 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 Leo. I love you guys. I really do. I just feel like there's such a comfortable feeling that I get with you, Leos. You're very funny. You do have a tickly bone, which I do love. Alright, so let's have a look and see what the first card is. Two of Cups. Okay, so new connections could be coming in 2020. I also feel that with this there is a kind of progress. There's a partnership, there's an attraction. It's you kind of being in tune with yourself, I feel, this year. You are going to be very much serving yourself. Now, I don't mean this in a selfish way. Although it could be interpreted as selfish, I just feel like this is going to be something that you are delivering. I do feel that your connections are going to grow, and I do feel that there's almost like an attraction coming in. Maybe it's law of attraction that you're kind of utilizing here, but it almost seems like a joining of two houses. Maybe you're getting married. Maybe there's something that you are, developing within yourself next year. But it does feel like there's a joining of two houses here, a joining of two people. So it could be you have an agreement with somebody else, you have a healing with somebody else. It really does feel like you're bringing in something, somebody else, a connection. I just see somebody else. Could be soul contract as well. But Leo, let's have a look. Three of Swords. Ooh, so this isn't necessarily bad, but it does mean that there could be a separation. So maybe there's a reunion coming in. Or there's some kind of healing of grief, a healing of something here. I do feel for those of you who have been single a while, this is going to be a healing year for you. I also feel like your focus is probably going to be more on how you are in relationships and not looking at how things maybe play against other people. There is something that comes in with regards to this card that I do feel there's a kind of grief that still hasn't been resolved. Maybe there's something that, like somebody who passed even years ago, and you're still trying to ascertain, what happened, how things went, if there was something that you could do differently now as to how to get past that stage. Or even just to kind of, if you are gifted in any way, maybe you're looking into how to contact that special someone who has passed over. So I do believe that there's something coming up here, but there's a kind of reconciliation of, that's in the past. I'm moving on now. I'm developing myself, and I'm not going to actually be too pressed for anything else. I'm not going to allow myself to be too stressed. So I think that's very important for you guys to hear. So those of you who have been through some grief or anything, you're coming out the other end this year. Two of Cups is very much about having that tenacity, having that deliverance, and also kind of showing up to the table, coming up trumps, having that feeling of connection, completion, and generally restarting again. And having that, okay, now I've reached the next level. So the next one is the Devil card. Okay, so again, this is very much about that kind of feeling of hopelessness that maybe you've had recently, or the feeling of kind of not something that you could help. You felt like you were just stuck. You're unsticking yourself. Now the Devil card, everyone goes, when the Devil card comes out. But this is like a reading for 2020. If you do ever feel stuck, if you do ever feel like, oh my god, I've just entered into something and I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to cope with this because either health issues or emotional issues or whatever. This is your way out. I mean, for some of you, not gonna lie, this could be that the Two of Cups means that you're going to enter, or because of some kind of grief with a relationship, you could end up in a worse one for a time. So for instance, I just want to be with somebody, I just really, really, really want to be with somebody, and that could say that, you know, you're going into something that makes you feel even more trapped and worse. But on the positive side, I feel that's a very small percentage of you. On the positive side, I do see you're going to start recognizing where the devil is in your life. So I don't physically mean where the big horned man is walking around. I just feel like where the devil is in your life. What do you feel helpless with? What do you feel you can't help? What do you feel bound to? How do you want to change your ignorance into education and inspiration? You know, that kind of thing that's coming in here. And there you go, Queen of Swords. You're severing the ties that you no longer need. You're severing the things that, you know, are harmful to you in 2020. You're definitely making a new start here. It's a new decade, you're coming forward and you're like, no, this is me, and just kind of putting your best foot forwards, honestly. It feels so strong with this here for you. Now again, with the Queen of Wands, Swords even, there is an honesty here. There's a very witty, experienced, forthright even, very blunt, apart from the sword, way of expressing yourself. So you could have an air sign in your chart, you know, like sun or rising, or moon even, but it does feel you're quick thinking, you're very perceptive, you're very astute, you're going to observe everything. Your perception is going to be blinding like a fog light, you know. It's going to be right through, it's going to cut through all the mist. You're going to see where the pitfalls are, you're going to see where you need to recover, but most of all you're going to see the people that you want to invite to your table. And I feel that's very, very important. You're not going to want to waste any time this year. You're becoming a very independent person, independent, forging forwards. Communication is very key here. Some people may think of you as very hardball, but I just think of you as somebody who's definitely paving the way and saying, I'm not taking any prisoners anymore. And I'm not going to be a prisoner either. Ooh, thief. There we go. So you could either have embraced this or actually utilized it for the shadow self. This inner light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Shadow is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. So again, Leo, you're very strong anyway, and I don't think you will need the shadow attribute. And also I think you need to be wary of people with the shadow attribute. People could get close to you because of the healing powers you have, because of something that they need, they want. So I think this is where you're cutting through the bullshit here. But also I do feel that you could have the light attribute, because you're going to say, no, you want to steal from me? No, I cut you down. No, you're not stealing from me. So I think that's incredibly strong for you guys. And I'm going to see, I do see a lot of yellow here, actually. I know there's a lot of blue, but yellow is coming most for me. So I think it's your gut instinct that's going to play a big part of 2020. Okay, so you have two here. You have the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Yes, utilize Scorpio if you can. If you have a Scorpio element within your chart, utilize it. But the full moon in Scorpio, even Scorpio season, could be incredibly positive for you. And then, oh, yay! Yay, Leo! This could be me and you. So this is confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Yes, I'm so happy that you got that. I really, 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 really am. So confidence is your key to success. Slay your enemies. Slay your enemies this year. Be unapologetic, you know. Make sure that you are on your best form. Yes. New moon in Leo. So it could be around your birthday time. You feel embraced and you feel very connected. And honestly, I feel that you're going to slay the new year. Well done. Well done. But thank you so much for watching, Leo. If this resonates with you, do leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And if you'd like a personal in-depth reading about all your 12 months ahead, that link is in the description box. But thank you so much for joining me, beautiful Leos, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon.